Couple of local issues. Don Farrell speaking this morning. He seems to suggest that you'll be getting on board the Housing Fund. Just as a refresher, here was Don Farrell speaking today.
Look, I'm still confident that with a bit of common sense, we can get the Greens and perhaps even the Coalition on board to resolve this issue. We believe that we've got a mandate to implement our housing program. And we want it passed through the Senate.
Are you on board the Housing Fund?
We won't be supporting the Housing Australia Future Fund. Let me explain why. This is a big con trick. It's $10 billion of money borrowed by the Australian government that then gets put on deposit, and the interest on it is what gets spent, supposedly, to build new social homes. It's a stunt. They like using the figure $10 billion. But it's only the interest on that will ever get spent. But it also means you don't know each year how much is actually available because It depends on market conditions.
But would 30,000 extra homes not alleviate the stresses involved with people getting a home?
What Labor has also said is that they've got a plan to achieve 1 million new homes over 5 years through the operation of the market. They're already running well behind that. The fact is, it is the private sector housing market that overwhelmingly delivers housing to Australians. And what Labor needs to be focused on, what any government needs to be focused on, is making sure that the private sector housing market is working as effectively as it can to get more supply into the market so Australians have the homes they need. And let's not forget, 1.5 million people coming to Australia over 5 years. We found that out in the budget, but Labor doesn't have plans for the infrastructure or the housing that's required, and indeed they are cutting back on infrastructure. They're cancelling infrastructure projects. The Coalition had a $120 billion infrastructure pipeline designed to meet the needs of a growing Australia. Labor's in a real mess on this.
Paul, we're out of time. Appreciate it. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, Pete.